gonna show you guys very quickly how I go about pricing my tattoos. I had a client text me about a tattoo she wants to get. She wants something like this and something like that. Pretty much she wants two pretty big hip designs, right? But her budget is also between $250 and $400. So realistically, $400 is definitely not a piece like this. Something like this, really depending on who your artist is, can range from anywhere between $600 to, I'd say $800, maybe even more, because all artists are different. And so this is how I would go about it. Here are the 3 examples that I pulled out. It's not exactly the picture that she showed me, but it's very close. So based on what she showed me, she's looking to get roughly around that much area covered up. But she did mention that she might want it a little bit shorter. And that's actually perfect, because if she's looking to only spend $200 to $400 like max, that actually kind of fits with what she's looking for. The first thing I asked myself is how much of that am I willing to do for $400? To compare it to these other designs, it's like they're outlines, but also look at how detailed the shading is. It's very, like, you could see all of these small little things, especially with this one. Like, look how detailed this rose is, look how detailed that and these flowers are. But if this is what, if that's her budget and that's kind of like what I have to work with, I would just have to kind of meet her halfway by kind of giving a little less than that while still giving her the size that she wants. I hope that makes sense. So the outline itself for this, I think, would easily be maybe like $350 more or less. But if I were to shade it just a little bit, and we're talking light shading, my friends, like very light shading. In the reference that she gave me like a leaf with like a ton of little lines. How I would simplify something like that is put less, you know? Just look at that. And then I could still make it dark. Let's just say I show them another version where it's like a tiny bit darker like this. And I let them know, like, I could go darker like this if you want me to. It would just be a little bit more. It's now more of a $500 tattoo. So I always give them that option, like, do you want to spend the extra $500 to make it look darker, or are you okay with just settling for a for like lighter shading, like for it to be a $400 piece? So that's kind of like how I'm going about my pricing right now. I hope this gives you guys a little more confidence when it comes to like booking with me. And if you feel like you're ready to, feel free to DM me or text 562-848-7131 to book your appointment. Thank you.